Welcome. In front of me I have the STEELSERIES Rival 3 wireless mouse, and I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the product itself. Okay, so let's just get straight into this. Oh, I do actually have to cut the sides. 1 and 2. Okay, nothing else in the box. So oh, that went flying out. Okay, so this is actually using dual AAA batteries, surprisingly. Before I do anything with the batteries, the mouse is supposed to be best lightweight mouse. Yoink that out. That on here. Yeah, it's not best lightweight mouse. I don't need to start using it to already know that there is a better one, which is this one, which is already like half a decade old for me. It's a G305, and it's lighter. Uses one AA battery, which you can also swap out for one AAA battery with a mod. It has a, what is it, like 12,000 DPI. So yeah. Honestly, this has been killing it for me. It's been fantastic product, and it's like just $30, so it's insanely cheap. So I highly doubt SteelSeries will be selling this for 30 bucks. In terms of feeling of this mouse, it does feel solid. It fits well to my hand. Although, let's see. This though, maybe I'm just too used to it, but this just kind of feels like it's laying better. In terms of size, actually, it's also about the same size. The SteelSeries is wider right here, but to me it doesn't really feel it. I don't feel it that much because most of my weight is resting right here on this area where my this area of my hand is, so it's kind of where most of the weight is. It's not distributed well enough throughout the entire mouse. Something that I have to say happens with the G305. So my hand just lays more evenly. The weight is spread out through entire mouse. Now let's quickly see if they have any info about the DPI. So we have 6 programmable buttons, as you'd expect, 6 million clicks guaranteed. We have 2.4 gigahertz wireless plus Bluetooth. Okay, so that's something that I didn't actually see right here. Oh yeah, it is right here. So we have Bluetooth 2.5 and off switch. The G305 does not support Bluetooth. It's just a dongle. So this one, I guess, has a head up in this aspect, considering you can do Bluetooth, and especially if you're using newer computers like laptops specifically, they for the most part don't nowadays have too much of a type A port selection, while the dongle in here is a type A. So in those cases you would be able to use this still, but using the Bluetooth instead of the dongle. Now keep in mind, Bluetooth will have higher latency than the dongle. And we have true 1-to-1 tracking with up to 18,000 DPI. Okay, so it does have more DPI. But yeah, at this point, these two mice are very comparable, I would say. The defining factor is with probably your peripherals and a couple other things. So if you already are in the ecosystem of SteelSeries, you will most likely need an application to program these buttons to do other actions. If you want to obviously do that. If not, you can just obviously plug and play, no problem. It will work like a mouse. But if you want to reprogram these buttons to maybe, I don't know, do some macros or whatever, you will need a SteelSeries program on your computer for that. And if you already have some other things, maybe like a keyboard or some headphones or something along those lines, you most likely already have. And having less programs on your computer will be beneficial, so you might want to go with the SteelSeries. But if you're just looking for a good mouse, at a decent like price tag, I would actually highly recommend checking out this one, the Logitech G305. This is a fantastic mouse, but keep in mind there is no Bluetooth like I mentioned, but the mouse has been just working flawlessly. I literally have the same mouse at home as I do at work, just because I've been really liking it. So it's been really nice. And obviously it's like dirt cheap. 30 bucks for a mouse is hilarious for what it does. It's just uncomparable. But again, for Bluetooth, this might actually be a pretty decent option. So yeah, anyway, that's basically all that there is to it. I'm not really gonna plug it in. I already know that it's going to be pretty good, and I'm not gonna be using it for long enough to tell you if the stability of the connection to the 2.4 or Bluetooth is stable enough to justify it. This would be a bit of a longer video, and here I'm just doing an unboxing and kind of like a quick look at it. So I already know that this will work fine, fine enough for me to not spot a difference between these two mice together. So I'm just not gonna waste your time. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.